Sock, and he almost found it right on the line on that inside end forehand.
Oh, my. And, Adam, I've had a bunch of fans reach out to me. They want to understand, when you see the next inside in or inside out, just explain what that means to people. I had literally 3 or 4 different folks ask that question through social media last week.
There's inside out. And what it is, it's when a right-hander wants to find that forehand, and they step to their left. So they're basically in their backhand corner hitting a forehand. So they can go inside out and basically hit it cross court from that position, or they can whip through the zone and go right up the line from that position, which is inside in.
And that is just tremendous net coverage there from the big fella.
Yeah, yes, it is. And you don't say that too often in doubles, but you see it a lot in singles, the inside out and the inside in on the forehand side.
What a stab of the two-handed backhand, which created look for the forehand. Uh-oh.
Yes.
Is that working today for Jack?
And Jack, as soon as he hit that backhand, too, took a step or two inside the court, and he got to that next forehand quickly.
Great start for Sock. And just a rocket. If you return cross court to him and you don't get to the kitchen, you are in deep trouble.
Yes, you are. And so you have to return to his strength at some clip. Yeah, everyone with a big forehand is used to opponents.
This place throughout the week.
That was a middle return, which can be a good option with some of the angles that Jack Sock can create. But we'll see if Max Freeman finds the middle or the forehand a bit more on the return.
Just caught the sideline. Oh, no way. What a read. And then couldn't come up with the next one. Unbelievable anticipation, and almost got it straight past Max. This ball was hit hard.
Yeah, Freeman was leaning into that overhead.
What a serve.
That's big-time stuff there from Max Freeman. And he had to take a little bit off, changing direction and going up the line with the approach shot, but he put it about 3 inches from the baseline. Beautiful.
Just wide, but Freeman out of the timeout looked a lot more comfortable there, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Yeah, basically the difference is those first 2 returns of the match for Max Freeman. He looks to be settling in.
5-2.
Unbelievable shot on the dead sprint from Jack Sock. Freeman thought he had him completely in jail.
Oh, I was about to talk about Max Freeman's kitchen coverage and how he played a great point there, and then out of nowhere.
Who forgot to lock the door?
That is
6-2.
disgusting.
Wow.
Let reserve.
Let's see where this return goes.
6-2.
Oh,
that fell in.
Yeah, somehow. So that was an adjustment, though, from Max Freeman to go to the forehand side. And one thing that does, not only does it mix it up, but it allows you to find the backhand easier when you do decide to hit it over there.
7-2.
Just got to make sure the first one doesn't just go roaring past you. Oh, boy.
Point.
Jack is on a prowl again, 8-2.
I mean, he's always been an explosive mover forward, but I think I've seen that more, is the recognition and how good the passing shot is from Sock.
Yeah.
He will not let it bounce. He will charge in and take the next one out of the air.
8-2.
Just pulled that one a little wide.
Yeah, but it is quality adjustment for Max Freeman. We haven't seen return try to be forced to the backhand in quite some time, but the score is lopsided.
Point. Three-8. Side out.
Return from Sock with the side spin. moving away from the Max Freeman forehand.
Eight, 3. Side out.
Tried the inside out. Freeman earlier today beat one of your hard eights. Your boy Yvonne lost 11-4 in the third to Freeman.
3-8.
So Freeman has had time on court here today.
Lefty on lefty crime right there.
Exactly. All those southpaws. It gets very confusing.
4-8. Side out.
My dad was telling me a story about he played a match
Timeout
the other day
server,
and he didn't
8-4.
realize the opponent was left-handed until like 10 minutes into the
Timeout there. We'll see
8-4.
what he does with it. Oh my goodness,
Side
just
out.
short. What a scamper.
back left to front right for the ATP from Sock.
I mean, the fact that he not only got there, but had a reasonable look at that.
You know, it was half an inch.
Yeah. That's nice from Freeman. So those of us that love the Tui, we like to hit that drop over there because we find a back. Uh-oh, he's left-handed. Mr. Stone, it doesn't work.
5-8. Point.
And just like that, after dropping the first 5 points, Freeman's within 2 here.
6-8. Side out.
Stick first volley from Jack Sock. Yeah, but I mean, it was 82 about 3 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So that is a very nice pushback from Max Freeman.
8-6.
And serves so good that Max could not take the net and then just misses that forehand strike. Jack within 2 of taking game 1 here.
Yeah, and it's supposed to get up into the mid and high 70s today, but it's fairly crisp right now. Overcast.
That's just nasty. That's just the jackhammer forehand. My goodness. Game point for Sock. Can't find the footwork there. So Freeman's last gasp here.
$6-10.
That is a great second backhand from Freeman. My goodness.
Yes, it is. And on the replay just moments ago, you can see the dip on some of these shots. There is quite a bit of topspin coming off the paddle of both of these competitors. A lot of first volleys being hit up on.
7-10. Point.
That's fun. I think it's hilarious because if Sock misses a forehand, he's disgusted. And sometimes when he misses a backhand, he doesn't even react.
Like,
he's just
like well,
okay,
that's me.
That's me.
Yeah.
8-10.
And look at this. So saves the game point and now rattles off 3 in a row. Can he get it tied?
Just a little bit of deception on the shoulders there from Max Freeman, too. I thought he was going to rip that one to the Sock backhand, and he goes inside out.
9-10.
Huge serve. Jack's going to have to stay back.
Point.
And we are tied at 10.
$10-10.
Just misses it wide, and Freeman has rattled off 5 in a row and has a game point of his own here.
Talk about that James Ignatowicz school of backhand. Max Freeman gets down low and uses his legs and his knee bend as well as anyone.
11-10.
And he gets it done.
Point game,
So
timeout
Freeman comes roaring back, saves game point. Sock was up 5-0 to start, and Freeman takes it 12-10. And then Evans in singles is tough.
Yeah, he can play.
Oh my, tries the inside out
Point.
there and does not work. And Freeman has upped his level big time.
Yeah, he has. Again, big time spin on those first couple volleys from Sock hitting
1-0.
up, and then definitely tries to overdo it with the flashy stuff.
Just misses it up the line. Freeman's a quiet guy, but he pointed and shook his head like, no.
I don't think he's going to be
2-0.
giving away too many calls in this one.
No.
Knows he needs everything.
Just
Side
can't
out.
quite set the feet and pull it through there. That's reversing that up the line is a difficult shot.
Yeah, I liked the initial roll cross court from Freeman, but that was a very nice volley from
0-2.
Sock. Keep it out of the Freeman strike zone.
Point.
And you mentioned the temperature. There's going to be record highs here later in the week. So we could hit 90 in North Carolina. That's crazy.
Saw that.
1-2.
And it's not
Point.
not a Houston or a Florida situation, but it gets pretty muggy and humid here as well.
So it's going to be a variety of play here as the week progresses.
2-2.
Wow, that's disgusting.
It really
To
is.
find that forehand is one thing. To hit it over the highest part of the net and then hit it past a guy that is unbelievably athletic and kind of covered that side.
Yes, that's the spot.
That's all that happened.
Yeah, that's all that happened. That's the spot you can't go. And even that's just
out.
2 or 3 feet closer to the middle on the return for Max Freeman, and I just think that's a way better location.
2-3.
Deep in his backhand corner with a forehand, Jack Sock is as deadly as anyone.
Point.
Threw up the lob over the back. Oh, wait, Mr. Stone, he's left-handed. Okay, so.
Sorry, Dad.
Yeah,
you're
you get it.
ripped on
I know.
here.
All right.
It's still 10 minutes. How do you not see it? 10 minutes into the match. Come on.
All right, you know, I heart your dad, so we'll lay off. Just wide.
Side out.
Max is staring at it. We are staring down that line. We felt, or I shouldn't say we. I felt it was just wide.
Yeah, no trigger pulled on the challenge.
3-3.
So good
Point.
moving forward. And Freeman knows a round of 32, Adam Stone. And this ain't no ordinary 34 seed, the Southpaw.
Time in. 5-3. Side out.
Yeah, I would say true talent level is somewhere around the, probably at this moment, the mid or high teens for Max
Yes,
Freeman.
easily.
3-5.
Just enough spin. Oh. The dropper, and then Freeman was
Side
there
up.
with ease and pulled it too wide.
He was there with so much ease that Sock just guessed line
Yeah.
and hoped for the best.
And then watched it go whipping past him, but far enough where it worked out.
5-3. I'll recall.
Hiccup on the
Yeah.
service motion.
Traveling, I mean,
He's
it's
put up the
Final
ball.
Four. They love their basketball around here, Adam.
5-3.
Got the Blue Devils in the Final Four.
Side out.
Hold your ground, Mr. Freeman.
And I don't follow many sports besides for Major League Baseball and, of course,
3-5.
pickleball. But I hear that Cooper flag's pretty good.
Yeah. Yes, welcome to the party. And what a backhand from Jack Sock.
Side
Yeah,
out.
yeah. I'm not sure they're going to get to have him more than this year, but see if they can cash this weekend.
Seems like his skill set is made for the
Yeah.
next level.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, inside out, but can't
Side out.
find the court. So a little stalemate here. 3-5 now back to that man right there, Max Freeman.
3-5.
Wow.
Point.
What a return and what a better response.
Right, maybe a little light on the pace, but the depth was phenomenal on the return from Sock. So to find that angle from Freeman. Well played, sir.
4-5.
I mean, dear
Point.
heaven, what in the world was that? Just forehand to backhand. I want the ball back, Jack.
Yes, sir. All the spin on that backhand, and again, the use of the legs on that wing from Freeman.
5-5.
That is textbook technique.
Oh, no way. Sock on the dead sprint with the two-y up the line. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, not the best I've ever seen, but not a poor drop volley from Max Freeman. Great stuff from Sock to get there in plenty of time.
5-5. Point.
Got it up the line quickly, I'll say that much.
Right. It floated a bit. But
a bit.
Max Freeman was not established yet up at the kitchen.
Yes.
So if you're on the
6-5.
move, just adds another variable to the toughness of the shot.
Point.
And can't get underneath the return there. And we are at 7-5 for Sock. Love the trees around Humana Championship Court here, Adam. Beautiful.
It's a good
7-5.
time of year to be here.
Yes.
Point.
And just deep, and Freeman is going
Free
to turn
challenge, timeout,
his
receiver.
free
8-5,
challenge
45
into
seconds.
a timeout, which is fully legal. You only get 45 seconds, though, so you can't go over there and write War and Peace and think about all of your wishes for the rest of the year. Got to get it together quickly. Pretty darn even match here, Adam.
Yeah, you can just
If Jack can get it to 11 this time. Only got it to 10 in game one. That's so good
Side
from
out.
Freeman. That first volley.
Yeah, simple, controlled. Again, the technique. I really like what I'm seeing from Max Freeman. And Dave, you want to talk about 60 and overcast to 88 and sunny?
5-8.
It is completely different style of play for later in the week.
Side out.
Wow, Jack guessed wrong for the second time in this game and gets to keep the ball.
Both on the forehand side too, for Max Freeman. Feel like it, shaking his head. I feel like it hurts just a little bit more when he's on your preferred wing.
8-5.
And half of the 20 by 44 is just gaping and available. Oh, off the tape, but
Side out.
robbed by it as it kisses wide.
Oh, love.
Five, 8.
That's great discipline. He did not give him, even though the court was open, Adam. Didn't give it to him.
Timeout receiver.
Actually,
6-8.
like the decision from Sock. If he's going
Turned back and is on the comeback trail
Timing.
again here.
6-8.
And just great serve sets up a beautiful lefty forehand. The lefties just look pretty.
it does look nice. Max Freeman's contact point there, 2 or 3 feet inside of the baseline. Even for someone who moves as well as Sock,
7-8.
that's going to be tough to handle.
Wow, almost. That is
Point.
fantastic from Max Freeman. And it is chilly, so we got snowmen in the beautiful forest of North Carolina here.
Point.
Can't come up with the volley, and just like game one, Freeman got the ball back and just never gave it back in game number one. That may be the case again here, as he's 2 points
9-8.
from sending Jack packing.
Goodness.
And
Match
we
point.
are at match point for Max Freeman after an unbelievable two-y cross court.
How did he get on the outside of the ball and create that angle?
10-8.
And thanks
Point
for
game
coming,
match.
Jack Sock. Max Freeman impressively digs out of a hole in not just game 1, but game 2 as well, and came up with all